Jacqui, 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 Jingle Jacqui.
Good evening and happy Thursday to all of you out there. I know my microphone is extremely quiet, so I'm going to eat my mic right now. But I will put it down and not do that so I don't have this obstruction in the view. But just know I'm aware. As funds come in, I will upgrade my microphone to a better live show microphone. But good evening and happy Thursday. Thank you so much for tuning in and welcome to the Jingle Jacqui Live Show. This is done every single Thursday evening. I'm on, microphone issue here. Every Thursday evening, I'm on here, and typically we watch over a video that I've done and kind of go through the behind the scenes and all that fun stuff. My name is Jacqui Allsbrook. I go by Jingle Jacqui because I've been writing jingles for a good 20-something years of my life. Also, I've been a worship leader. I kind of do the brief intro every single week because sometimes we have new people watching. So also comment with your name so I can give you a shout out. I answer every single comment, so go ahead, even if you're replaying the show, I will answer you in the future. So yeah, every comment goes answered every single time. So anyway, say hi to everyone. Why do what I do, what the show entails. So what this show entails, we have a music video. Oh, Anthony has no sound. That's odd. I'm not sure why. Husband, can you tell me why? I'm looking into that right now just to make sure, Anthony. My mic says it's in. Hopefully my husband is... I'm trying to double check to make sure that everything's okay on here. Can you hear me now? Oh, okay. There we go. There we go. Okay, good. We got the husband confirmation. He's normally the one to let me know. Anthony, hopefully you can hear now. I have sound. Maria's on tonight. Yay! We missed you last Thursday, Maria. Glad that you could do the live show tonight, though. That's great. Anthony, thanks so much for tuning back in again tonight. That's awesome. So glad to have a return visitor. And last week you didn't get to meet Maria, but Maria and I, we met here on YouTube as well through the love of music, especially DC Talk, and especially the love of Jesus. Let me check my other device. Yeah, hopefully you can get that working, Anthony. So sorry about that. Kind of odd. But either way, Anthony's got a YouTube channel. He, for Maria and Jeremiah, those of you who are listening and people watching later in the future, Anthony came through, oh my goodness, Gospel Rant Jams, which does a live show for Christian artists at 7 p.m., which I need to put in the links at some point. It's really great. Maria, you might be into that and hearing people's original music. But he came to our channel last week, and then he had mentioned about how his channel might scare me off. And I actually did check it out, Anthony. It may be me, Maria. Thank you. Yeah, I think it might be Anthony. I'm sorry. It happens. But yeah, I checked out Anthony's YouTube channel, and actually it's not scary at all. Hi, Anthony. What's your YouTube channel? Yeah, he'll probably give a better description of what it is than I will, but I know he dives into the Bible, and it sounds like he does that with his wife, and maybe some unpopular views on unpopular topics. But unpopular is very vague. I would say it could be a lot of things that go unspoken about. So I haven't been able to listen to the whole entire duration of one of the videos just yet, but I'm really intrigued by that. So not scary at all. Randy, what's up? Thank you for joining us tonight. Happy Thursday to you. Oh, really quick, I always forget to do, just make sure if you aren't subscribed to me, please go ahead and boop that subscribe button. Anthony says it was me. You know, it happens. It happens. We've all been there. We've all done that. And typically it is me. So I'd rather you say something and it not be me than for it to be me and you not say something and me to continue on in silence. So I'm glad that you got it solved. So Randy, I don't think you were on live last week. We got Anthony with us. And Randy, I believe you've met Maria already. I like to introduce everybody because, you know, we sit back, we have our chat, we do our thing. And every Thursday we have our little community that just hangs out as we talk about things. So yeah, anyway, there's all that. What's coming up in tonight's show is I'll be going over my video, You'll Be in My Heart, from the movie Tarzan. And depending on the audience, I might do one of my past Disney songs as well. Because I'm not sure if you guys have been there for that. My last live stream was okay, I think. LOL. I'm sure. Do you live stream, Anthony? Or are you talking about the last live stream that you've participated in, like you've watched? Because what do you live stream about if you do live stream? Anybody else here live stream? Just curious. Very curious. So anyway, yeah, I might do like 2 Disney songs, maybe 3, depending on if you guys have seen the other ones. Good evening, Brian! Yay! Pete! Hey y'all, I'm almost not late. It's better late than never, and like Gandalf says, which I'm about to completely blow out of proportion in a bad way because I'm going to misquote it, is a wizard always arrives just on time. He is never late. Jeremiah, let that let that sit beautifully in your heart as you rest upon the beautiful detail that your wife pays attention to. Randy says, hey Jeremiah, nice to see you. Nice to meet everybody. Randy and Pete, I know you've come across each other. Brian, Pete, Anthony, Brian, Maria, Brian, everyone. Yes, nice to meet everyone. Oh, Aunt Ro, guys. Rosemary Zero is my aunt. I'm so happy you're on tonight. Thank you so much for joining. Oh, I hope you're doing really well. Disney Freak on board. Oot, oot. It takes one to know one. That was something that we bonded over. Starbucks and Disney with Lori and Brian Burke, the Burke family. Aunt Ro, I'm so happy you're here. Comment away with anything. I go live every Monday evening at 7. I'll have to check that out sometime, Anthony. Do you keep the replays up on your channel or do they go down afterwards? Because I keep mine up. But sometimes I don't get to catch it. 7 o'clock is bedtime for our children. I'm very present for that. So depending, I couldn't do rant jams tonight because of that. Close enough on the Gandalf quote. At least you got his name right. Ouch. He's not wrong though. Blessings to you, Jackie and all. Rob, yay! Thanks for joining in, Rob. We got a good crew going on tonight. This is great. Guys, in a little summary, how has your week been? Have you guys had a good week? Are there any prayer requests you want us to pray for something? Because we're all a little posse now. So, there's no escape from the posse. No escape. Getting some from Zero. Oh, I've always pronounced it Zero. Pete, you're not necessarily wrong. It is a German last name, so... Maria, Anthony, I'll check out your YouTube channel and subscribe to you. I'd love to join your lives. I keep everything up. Oh, perfect. Okay, so if I need to, I'll catch a replay. But if I can join live, I definitely will. Yo, Anthony, you guys are killing me with the community. This makes my heart so happy. You guys, thank you so much for joining tonight. You're all the absolute best. Before I go into the video that will be up tonight, I got the coolest compliment last night, and I'm not one to share compliments about me. That's not what I do. I'm always really proud of my own work, and I will compliment myself and tell you that. Last night at our church, there was a prayer and worship service, and people, just an open night to just do some acoustic worship while people came up for prayers. Elders were up there to lay hands on people. It was really, really beautiful. It was a great night. At the end of the worship set, I had met somebody who played drums that night. I knew who she was, but she actually was on percussion afterwards. She told me, no offense or anything, but your voice, you sound like Ariel from The Little Mermaid. And I was like, that is the greatest compliment I've ever gotten as a worship leader. This actually makes my heart so happy. Thank you so much for sharing that with me. I will never forget this compliment. Thank you. So my friend Chloe that I got to meet yesterday and play with all night long, thank you so much for that compliment. I will never forget it. It is one for the books, especially as a super Disney fan. Rob says, yo, Anthony. And Anthony says, I'd love to see you on the web, on his live stream. Anthony, guys, he does a live stream every Monday at 7. If you want to talk about what it's about, go ahead and put that in the comments, Anthony. Everyone, promote away what you do. That's fine. This is a place for us to get to know each other, which is cool. Rob Reed, I checked out your video from a day ago. I liked that, brother. Super cool. Well, anyway, comment. I think I've already made it clear. If you comment, I'm going to read it out loud. So go ahead and comment, do the thing. How's the school year going? And do you get to do Girl Friday with them? Brian, the school year is going well with the girls. They are liking their teachers a lot this year. Thank you for asking. Last year was a bit of a rough year for Jael, and this year it's much better, and we're very appreciative of that. And for Anaya too. So they both have great teachers, and they're connecting really well. The staff did some updates. They got a lot of new hires into their church, and they're expanding. So it's a private school. So we're really appreciative of the staff there. They're incredible. And then do we get to do Girl Friday with them? So what I was doing is on Fridays, I would take them to the zoo before the zoo closed, and then we do Friday Fun Day as a family. And that's kind of more the pace that we've been doing on Fridays. So I get some girl time with them, And then we do a movie night as a family. We do pizza, which is a deluxe special treatment because there are specific diets in our family. So pizza night's kind of a big deal for us. And they get like an actual treat. So not like grapes or gum or something. We do like it. We're trying to stay healthy because of food sensitivities in our family. And then every Saturday, I take one girl to do errands with me, and we get one-on-one time. So the girl time looks a little bit different than it used to every single Friday. It's not Disney right now because of finances and budgeting, but one day that'll be back. But thank you for asking. That's something that's still important to me, and the one-on-one time is also very important to both of us because Jeremiah has the other child that I didn't take with me on those Saturdays, and they look forward to it. It's been really nice, actually. Then we have my Aunt Rose said, "Aw," and then Anthony said, "You would be such a big Disney fan if you knew what they were." Oh, okay. I know the politics of Disney are not the greatest, but I love the movies. There's some politics. I don't stand behind all the politics of that. Politics I just try to stay out of in general. So yeah, but I will forever cover their music, forever and ever and ever. Amen. And I have no conviction about it because honestly, it brings a lot of people together and I get to talk about how great God is. So people have stick with your convictions though, guys. I'm not trying to pull anyone in any direction. Maria, Anthony, how do I find your YouTube channel? Maria, you should be able to just click on his circle or his name. And Pete says, "Jacqui, I shared your Facebook post about this premiere tonight. If you see it, please don't hate me." All right, you got it. Pete, I won't hate you ever. That's never going to happen. Okay, so anyway, let's move along. What's in your cup, guys? What's in your cup? I had to do a themed jingle about what's in your cup because I do it each week because I'm extremely nosy. Leviticus 11, most healthy diet in this realm, for real. I'm not sure. Oh, is that like the seed bread or whatever? My daughter can't have gluten, and it's pretty difficult. I'm not referring to the politics. Oh, gotcha. Okay. But either way, guys, what is in your cup this evening? I've got a fresh, hot, piping cup of Earl Grey tea that I love very much. I think I got hooked working at Starbucks. Ironically, Brian, of course I think of you when I mention Starbucks anytime. But ironically, I like every single drink at Starbucks, even just simple Earl Grey tea. So that's what I've got. I've got it with some sweetener, and I've got it with some milk because I don't do it black. I did click. It gives me an option to report or block. Uh-oh. Maria, you could also just type his name in the search engine, probably, the way you see it, Anthony at ECF, and it should pop up. It is the food laws. Gotcha. Yeah, that's kind of the confines that we're staying within, too, which works out great. Brownstone's Coffee's delicious pumpkin spice conned. Oh, coffee. I was like, what's conned? Is that another way of fancily saying canned? That actually sounds very good. Is it called the delicious pumpkin spice, or did you add the word delicious? Because I would like to agree that it's probably delicious. Okay, so then joke of the day, guys. I've got a great one for tonight. Get ready. Oh my gosh, reach out to Lorraine about Gold's Diet. Been doing it 20 years now. My mom actually raised us on that, Brian, and that's where my journey began. And with the girls, we do stick with a lot of that. And then some. I know that there's a lot of tips I could probably get for Lori, actually. Oh, about gluten-free diet. I thought you said Gold's. My bad. I had something blocked. I will reach out to her, actually, because I'm going to need some ideas on tasty treats. We've been struggling over here. Also, I'm not a great baker, so I just need to be told what to do, and I should be able to do it. Lemon splash, zero sugar, and frozen. Oh, that sounds good, Aunt Ro. Dang. You might have one-upped us all. It should come up if you search it and use the filter for channels, or she can make us all Yeah, that's true. Good way to do that. All right, guys, here we go. Officially. Joke of the day. Are you ready for it? Where'd it go? Oh, here we go. How does the moon cut his hair? And here we go. On accident, I always do my Jeopardy song too low. So I'm going to grab this mic. Do 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 do. That last note always gets me. Ready, not ready. All right, guys. How does the moon cut his hair? Eclipse it. Hey! Yuck, 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 yuck. That's a knee slapper, guys. Eclipse it. Get it? Eclipse? Like a lunar eclipse? Speaking of which, any of you people out there, Twilight people? I must say, I was never ever planning on watching any of those movies until my mom got severely into it. And she lights up a little. Not bad. Not bad. You know, you got to shoot your shot, Anthony. But yeah, my mom was super into that. I accompanied her to see the movies, and it wasn't bad. You know, it wasn't my favorite. I enjoyed the time with my mom. There was that. And I love my mom very much. She'll probably be on here later on as the night goes on. I think I've said later on a billion times. Also, as I'm playing, I'm going to be doing my cover of You'll Be in My Heart in just a minute. We're about to swap over to that video. While that's playing, definitely give me song recommendations that you think. If I know it or like it, I just might do it. You never know. Typically, I have to know it a little bit because I have to bust them out pretty fast. I give myself a week to do it. So, the moon is a she. Pete said, how does a moon clean himself up? He takes a meteor shower. Ah, that's good. That's good. I like that. Did you actually make that up? Because that sounds like something I would find on my secret stash of jokes. Well, anyway, guys, without further ado, I'm going to present to you my cover of You'll Be in My Heart from the Disney classic, heart-gripping, beautiful movie, oh my goodness, with Phil Collins, the one artist wonder of this movie, who this guy is just, at least in this movie, the playlist and soundtrack to this movie is wonderful, and it's done by Phil Collins, and oh my gosh, his stuff is so good. Okay, without further ado, my mic is quieter than the music video, so be warned. Oceans by Hillsong, yes, that's right, you said you love that one. I love your mom too. Yes, I also love my mom. Okay, so anyway, just be prepared. The music video will be a little bit louder than this microphone, and I will see you after the video, and I will probably do one more Disney song after that you can see. Guys, I will talk to you soon, and enjoy. Oh, give me just a second to turn this stuff off. It's pretty alright. Come stop your crying, it'll be alright. Just take my hand, hold it tight. I will protect you from all around you. I will be here, don't you cry. For one so small, you seem so strong. My arms will hold you, keep you safe and warm. This bond between us can't be broken. I will be here, don't you cry. 'Cause you'll be in my heart. Yes, you'll be in my heart. From this day on, now and forevermore. You'll be in my heart, no matter what they say. You'll be here in my heart, always. Why can't they understand the way we feel? They just don't trust what they can't explain. I know we're different, but deep inside us, we're not that different at all. 'Cause you'll be in my heart. Yes, you'll be in my heart. From this day on, now and forevermore. 'Cause you'll be in my heart, no matter what they say. You'll be here in my heart, always. Don't listen to them, for what do they know? We need each other to have to hold. They'll see in time. I know. When destiny calls you, you must be strong. glitch. I don't know what's going on. I have a hard drive that's plugged into my computer with the video content, and I have a feeling that has something to do with the glitch. I probably just have to put it onto my actual computer and blah-de-blah, because that's been happening each week. It's kind of weird. All right, but I see some interesting comments. I will have to address some of this. Want to make very clear, people's opinions don't necessarily reflect what I am thinking or where I stand in my faith. However, this is a safe place to express that stuff as long as we're respectful to one another. And yeah, I just want to set that precedent right there. And I'm sure, Anthony, you have great reasons for what you're sharing, and people can head over to your YouTube channel if that's something that intrigues them for sure. So no hate on any of that. I don't know enough to give any comment. I'm saved. I'm grateful. I read my word every day, and I do my best to live as a testimony of Christ to everybody and share God's love with them, including through my Disney covers. This is my way of ministering to people, believe it or not. All right, so here we go. My Aunt Rose said that she loves my mom too, which is great because my mom is awesome and my Aunt Ro is awesome. Pete said, in Middle Earth, the moon is a male, I think. And yes, I made that joke up, but I wasn't the first. Okay, but I'm sure I wasn't the first. That makes sense because I might have heard that somewhere, but a little bit different. But it was very well done. I don't know about the moon being a male in Middle Earth, but Jeremiah might be able to elaborate a little bit on this. I'm not sure if that's something that Middle Earth is very spoken about. For those who aren't sure what we're discussing, that's from The Hobbit, Middle Earth. So, fiction. And then Anthony wrote, for real, the moon is literally one of only two angelic beings mentioned in scripture. Jezebel's the other. I'm not informed enough on that. I've read a lot of things about angels and demons, and I don't have any reference for that being one of the two angelic beings. However, you can talk to Anthony personally one-on-one, or you can check out his YouTube if that's something that intrigues you. And then he said, female angelic beings, my bad. My Aunt Rose said, oh my sweetie, you are amazing. Thank you, Aunt Ro. Thank you so much. You can check out my other videos. I got a whole bunch up there, and I have one by Imagine Dragons coming up in 2 Saturdays. But thank you so much, Aunt Ro. Anthony asked, isn't Middle Earth the North Pole? Yeah, so he means the Hobbit. I don't think if we were to compare the map of Middle Earth to our actual Earth, that it would fall on the North Pole. But you might be thinking that he's talking about something that exists. Pete, wait, the moon and Jezebel are angels. I've read the Bible through a number of times, and that doesn't ring a bell. Same with me, Pete, I'm with you. Pete said, your song is wonderful, Jacqui. No big surprise. Thank you so much, Pete. I appreciate that. Anthony said, I can't say the moon is an angel exactly, but it does say it is a she. I would like to say in scripture, I know there's a lot of he, she references that don't necessarily translate into where we stand with that right now, but, there's this and there's that, and there's lots of other things. I wonder what my husband thinks about that stuff, but I imagine he's probably not going to comment too much on it. Mainly because we both probably aren't very particularly interested in looking into that too much because our priorities are elsewhere, but to each their own, and if this is a priority for other people, that's great. Brian said, amazing voice. Thank you so much, Brian. I appreciate that. Thank you. I love doing the harmonies. I love doing the background vocals. My absolute favorite. Fun fact, most of my covers have about 32 vocal tracks in total. And I'm not talking about 32 takes. I'm talking about 32 consistent tracks that have vocals at the same time. So much fun. Maria wrote a heart. Thank you, Maria. Lots of love. Yes, fun facts, LOL. Yes, Anthony, I think that's a good way of putting all of that. And like I said, I'm sure you studied this out and you have reasons for saying what you're saying. Brian, do you sing this to 2 certain little girls? Okay, so I hadn't necessarily sang that song to them, but I did with the incident at the hospital. And this song actually wrecked me thinking about that post-ER visit, and that's why I was a mess recording this, guys. A mess, just an absolute disastrous mess. I love my children very much, and for those who've seen the movie Tarzan, I know it sounds so lame if you're not a Disney person, but being that I am, and I will always still love Disney, no matter what. In the movie Tarzan, this gorilla? She's a gorilla, right? Tarzan's mom? His parents are gorillas, or they're gorillas, because they're mad strong. This gorilla finds a baby whose parents had been slaughtered by a cheetah. And super sad, but she takes him in, and the father, the male gorilla, her husband, or whatever gorilla mates are, I don't think they have husbands and wives. But in the gorilla kingdom, the equivalent of a spouse who is the husband of many, many female gorillas in the camp, he was not accepting of Tarzan. So the mom has a special bond with him. Also, Tarzan had been through a lot of loss. He lost his parents. So this song was her song to comfort him, even though he felt estranged from his gorilla father, who didn't care for him, and he lost his human parents. So he felt like he did not belong anywhere. And the gorilla mom sings that song to him. And it just, oh my gosh, it just wrecked me. Because we have a story. Me and my daughters have a story. And we have a bond that runs very deep through a lot of pain and a lot of beauty from ashes. So I will not go much further into that. But I do have, where's my logo? Is it right? Is it this one? Okay, if you go to my website, not JingleJacqui.com, that has, if you want to be a patron, support my channel, please do, please do. I'm giving my stay-at-home online career a run, I'm hoping through the end of December, and if I can't make an income off of that, I'm probably going to have to stop with my video production because I'll have to be doing a job out of my house. So I'm hoping that this can become a career. However, sign up as a patron at JingleJacqui.com if you want to support my channel and keep these music videos coming. Or go to patreon.com/JingleJacqui. TheAlsbrookFamily.com is me and my husband's blog where some of those details of my life are disclosed a little more openly, still a little general, still a little respectful, but I'm open more about that kind of stuff, about the stuff that I've been through. So, Maria, I'm confused about some of these comments. Maybe I don't know The Hobbit. Oh yeah, The Hobbit is a movie. It's a fiction movie, so it's not real. Middle Earth isn't real, The Hobbit isn't real, but oh my gosh, it's an incredible trilogy. I know that you're not from here, so that might not have been something. It was from the early 2000s, I think, when the movie came out. But it was also a series of books, of chapter books by C.S. Lewis, I believe. I hope I'm not wrong. No, it wasn't C.S. Lewis. Oh my gosh. Please feel free to ignore all those Hobbit comments. They're irrelevant. Yeah, Maria, don't worry. That has nothing to do with the Bible. I know some of the comments can be very confusing. Don't worry. Read the Bible, stay saved, know Jesus, and you're good. You're really okay. So I hope it doesn't stumble you. Like I said, all the comments do not reflect necessarily where I stand. It's where other people stand. So yeah, there's all that. So all that aside, oh, okay, sorry. No, you don't have to be sorry at all, Maria. No apology at all. Oh my gosh, thank you, Pete, for saving the day. J.R. Tolkien, yes, duh. I knew it wasn't C.S. Lewis. He wrote other great books that I love, but those are nonfiction books, and they're actually phenomenal. Absolutely phenomenal. So anyway, here are all my sites. Go to all of them. Go ahead, take a screenshot, check them all out. Read all our blog posts. I was going to read an excerpt from my most recent blog post, but correct, thanks. Yeah, of course. So, all right, I'm going to do one more of my Disney songs, and then I'll sign out for the night. You don't have to stay tuned. I'm going to do A Whole New World. I know I've already done it before, but we have some new viewers. Pete, you've seen them all. Brian, you've seen them all. Husband. Lewis was Tolkien's friend and wrote the Narnia series as well. There we go. I knew he wrote something fiction. He wrote the Chronicles of Narnia. Okay, I feel a little better about myself. Thank you. Look, guys, look at my husband coming in to save the day and make me not feel a fool. Although he's just spitting out facts. Thanks, husband. All right, guys. So here is A Whole New World. Very happy with my cover of this. Only playing it because we have some new eyes watching tonight. But those who've already seen it, feel free to tune out. I don't want to, make you feel like this is super repetitive all the time. I will be back. I think it's like 3 minutes. Something like that. So nothing crazy. All right, I will be back and I will see you in just a second. Let me turn off my mic. Just a second. Second time. There always has to be a glitch first with my hard drive apparently plugged in. All right, let's try this one more time.
Take Hold your breath, close your eyes. 100,000 hold your breath, it gets better. I'm like a shooting star. I've come so far. I can't go back to where I used to be. Every turn I see, new horizons. Every moment's red letter. I'll chase them anywhere. There's time to spare. Let me share this whole new world with you. A whole new world. A whole new world. That's where we'll be. That's where we'll be. A thrilling change. A wondrous play for you and me. Subscribe to me. Won't you subscribe? Won't you subscribe to me? Won't you subscribe? Help feed my family. My kids need to eat. Won't you subscribe to me?
Hey, and there it is, Disney night. We have accomplished the Disney night. Woo, woo, woo. I started thinking on the themes. I normally go in a rotation of 4s. I do a worship song, I do a Disney song, I do a DC Talk song, and I do something out there that people like. Like I have Imagine Dragons Bones coming up in 2 weeks. This weekend is a worship song. So I go on a rotation of 4, and I'm doing it every other week now, so it's an every other month type of schedule, if that makes sense. So on those themes, when I do my live show, I might do 2 videos of each of that theme. Like this Saturday, I have, oh guys, what's coming up? Bonus night, woo, 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 that's right. It's bonus night indeed. Also, cool comments on here. Lewis was Tolkien's friend and wrote the Narnia series, and Pete wrote True Jeremiah, and Tolkien was also instrumental in leading C.S. Lewis to Christ, which is super awesome. Pete also wrote A Brave New World is Boss Jacqui, woohoo! I love that. Jeremiah wrote, I actually did not know that part, Pete, thanks for sharing. And Maria, wow, you sound amazing. This is my first time hearing a whole new world from you. Fantastic. Thank you, Maria. I love doing the Disney songs. Next time, I'll probably do, I have Into the Unknown. I also have, oh my gosh, I had to swallow. I also have I'll Make a Man Out of You from Mulan. So those are 2 other covers I've done so far. But I have not settled on what the next one is just yet. There's a lot on my list that I want to do, which is basically all of them. But I plan on doing one from The Little Mermaid on the next rotation. And I'm torn between Part of Your World and Under the Sea. So hard to pick. They're all great. Brian wrote, bonus night, and Pete wrote Jeremiah. That's a well-established fact, just so you know that I'm not spreading rumors and urban myth, etc. And Jeremiah wrote, I believe you. I actually went and Googled it out of curiosity. He'll get it fast. So anyway, guys, I have this video dropping on Saturday. It's my cover of You Keep Hope Alive by Church of the City. I wonder if I actually... No, I don't want to do a whole glitchy thing. I was going to say I can play a preview of it tonight, but my patrons have early access. They actually got to see it last Saturday. So if you want to be a patron for as low as $1 a month, you can. You can jump on the bandwagon, and have early access to my music videos. It is up on the Patreon account right now and has been for almost a week and a day or something like that. But yeah, coming out on Saturday morning, my cover of You Keep Hope Alive. Such a good song, and I'm really proud of this cover. And I feel like I'm upping my game. I got a new software program to record stuff and get better effects on everything, so it could be even better mix, and I'm super excited. So yeah. And for the one after that, we'll see. We have good things coming. All good things coming, guys. All right, without further ado, like I say about 8 times a show every Thursday, guys, thank you so much for hanging with me this whole entire time. You're awesome. I love you all so much. You're like family to me, which probably drives Jeremiah crazy because I love everyone like family. It probably doesn't drive him crazy, but it could be probably a little bit nerve-wracking when you're trying to protect your wife from creeper people, which are none of you, so don't worry. Hopefully. Who knows? Just kidding. All right, guys. God bless you all. I love you so much. I hope you have a fantastic week. Thank you again for giving me your time of day and spending the evening watching this stuff. I will see you next Thursday as we go over my video of You Keep Hope Alive that's coming out this Saturday. Next Thursday we'll be watching it together. A little watch party. All right. I'm gonna get off here. I think I've done some good foot and mouth already, and I'm all done. I'm done putting my foot in my mouth. Have a great night, everybody, and I will see you next time.